Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Going on everyone here, Lewis from Norwich City Central, and this is going to be the match preview coming up against Millwall / the predicted 11. Really looking forward to this one. Can't wait to go to the Den. I love Millwall as a ground. Hate their goal music, but I love Millwall. So it's going to be a really exciting game, this one. Millwall having a difficult season, but you know it's always going to be a tough game. I remember going to the reverse fixture last season, and it was Norwich 4, Millwall 3, one of the most crazy games of my life. So it's going to be a really exciting day out, and hopefully Norwich City can get the win and move closer to Premier League football. But it's going to be a tough game. Leave me your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you're going to Millwall, you know, come say hi. And yeah, let's just make Millwall rocking. As well as that, I believe it's the first time in a league game anyway that the away fans have been given the upper tier and the lower tier for 2 years. That's what I think I've heard. So it's going to be really exciting. And as I said, both the away fans don't normally get the 2 tiers, so this could be a special day. In terms of predicted 11, Tim Krul in goal made a brilliant save against Bristol City. I don't think it was talked about enough at 2-2. Really coming into his own as a goalkeeper. The back four will remain the same. Max Aarons, Ben Godfrey, Christoph Zinnerman and Jamal Lewis. It's tough from Grant Hanley and Tim Closer, who are both excellent centre-backs, but of course Christoph Zinnerman's coming in. He's a real warrior. He's got captain material, and Ben Godfrey's improving with each passing game. He's really quick, really strong, and I'm really pleased for him. As well as that, the full-backs love getting forward, in particular Max Aarons, who's brilliant at Carrow Road, and they're both special talents. The midfield two of Tom Tribal and Kenny McLean. Tom Tribal putting a good performance against Bristol City. Could have done better for the Bristol second goal, but really pleased with how he's coming along in a Norwich City shirt. And Kenny McLean, you could put Ranjic in there, you could put Leitner in there, but McLean's been on fire. And after his 2 goals, you can't drop him, and he's still going to have something to prove. Honel Hernandez on the left, his pace is always going to cause teams problems. Stupiman's great at linking up the play and being that physical target, and Pukki doesn't have to worry about holding up the play. He can just work on the shoulder of the last defender. And Emi Wendy, absolute class, flair, creativity, unpredictability on the ball, and that's what epitomises Norwich City. Teemu Pukki up front, 23 goals for him. Let's hope he can beat Glenn Murray's record of 30 championship goals. It's certainly doable, and he's certainly got an opportunity of scoring in this game at the Den. I obviously haven't seen the press conference, so I don't know of any injuries. If there are any injuries, like especially to the attacking midfielders, you could always throw Mario Rančić in a more attacking role. Could put Kenny McLean in an attacking role and maybe drop Leitner in. There's great options, and that's what I want to sum up at Norwich City. We've got great squad depth, and when there are injuries like to Pukki, Rhodes has stepped up. When Tetty's been injured, Tribal stepped up. Tim Closer injured, Ben Godfrey step up. There's just so many impressive performances there. Each player wants to take their chance, and I can't really name one bad player for Norwich City this season, certainly come September. It's been brilliant. Looking at Millwall, they've struggled so far this season, sitting 20th in the Championship table, only scoring 34 goals and conceded 50. Last season, Millwall were brilliant defensively, and they turned the Den into a bit of a fortress. But so far in 2019, they haven't won at the Den in the league. So there's definitely an opportunity for Norwich City this season. They've had a few 0-0 draws at the Den as well, but Millwall's biggest problem overall has been scoring goals. Gregory's got 10, and then their second highest goal scorer is Jake Cooper, who's just got the 6 goals. So they've struggled for goals so far this season. Ben Marshall's come in on loan from Norwich and contributed a little bit, but yeah, they're definitely struggling with goals, scoring goals, and they're conceding sometimes too many. Look at their last game against Preston, a 3-1 loss. They're 3-0 down at half time. So there's definitely an opportunity. The Den is not the fortress it was, and there's definitely a chance to exploit Millwall. But we know Millwall's style of play, long balls, direct balls, and that caused problems at Carrow Road in November. 2 of their 3 goals just came from a long ball upfield, and the player wins the ball, and then they win the second ball as well. So 2 of their goals just came from long balls and at Norwich's inability to defend them. So that's something we need to improve on. And I remember going to the Den last season. We lost 4-0, we were 3-0 down at half time, and Farke just clearly hadn't adapted to the Championship very well. He played a lot of small midfielders and it just didn't work out. But now you feel like Farke has learnt from those mistakes from last season, and even from some of the weaknesses in the game in November. We feel like we're a much more intelligent team, and a team who can adapt to play Millwall's style of football. So Farke is going to know that Millwall's strengths are these long balls, and hopefully we can deal with them. And I believe we can as well. But Norwich City have been absolute fire. Bristol City, I didn't really do quite an analytical review for it, but we was excellent in the first half. Kenny McLean and Tom Tribal, I don't think we're at their best. You know, defensively we weren't getting in as many tackles, but second half it was an incredible performance. Max Aarons was so good at providing width down the field. And it was just an overall brilliant performance in which we put 100% work rate, and it just sums up Norwich City. These comebacks are the reason why we're in the top 2. These comebacks against Millwall at home, Bolton at home, even Forest at home, Bristol City at home are the reason why we're at the top. Norwich City have only just lost the 2 away games this season against Preston and against Sheffield United back in August. So Norwich City are definitely on fire. As I said, Buendia's performing better now. Ono Hernandez is certainly getting a lot more of the ball, and if he can just improve that end product, he'll be one of the best wingers, if not the best winger in the league. Pukki's contributing, his work rate second to none. Just overall brilliant team performance, and there's real togetherness, real chemistry, and there's a real belief now Norwich City can get top 2 football. In terms of a score prediction for this one, I felt that Millwall are going to score. I still think their long balls could cause us problems and their direct style of play, but I'm going to back a 3-1 Norwich City victory at the Den. And just the way Norwich City are playing, I can't see Millwall doing it. But of course, it's going to be a tough game. Norwich City sitting on 66 points. 7 wins out of the next 12 would probably be enough, but 8 wins out of the next 12 would take us to the 90 points total. It's going to be a fascinating end to the season for Norwich City, and even if we do get injuries, as I've talked about earlier, the squad depth for this team is unbelievable, and we're playing brilliant football. Thanks for watching my match previews. Let's predicted 11. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you later.